Hey guys, it's Mandy. You know I love Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa in Tyler, and one of the things I love the most is they're always doing new things. And I recently tried their new sports massage, and I've got to tell you, it's incredible. So you know I'm active and I'm always focused on wellness, and this is just one more thing that I am adding in to my routine because now I'm hooked. They use the Theragun, which of course is going to help increase blood flow to certain areas and muscles that might be sore or tired or need attention, but you also get to add on another upgrade. You know, whenever I was there, I chose to go ahead and do the cup gliding as well as the hot stones. They work really well with the Theragun, maybe like a triple threat. Definitely ask for it the next time you go in to Hand and Stone. Ask about the sports massage. You can book your appointment today online at handandstonetyler.com, or you can stop by and see them. They're located in South Tyler in the Cumberland Shopping Center.
Welcome to the Celebrating Women podcast, hosted by Mandee Montana, a podcast that celebrates women, their stories, their struggles, and ability to overcome. Conversations that celebrate their gifts, their talents, and courage. It's the Celebrating Women podcast, presented by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa in Tyler, Texas. With over 20 massage therapists and 6 estheticians certified and trained in multiple protocols, you can get an affordable massage or facial located right here in the East Texas area. Book your appointment today. Stop by the spa in the Cumberland Shopping Center in Tyler or online at handandstonetyler.com. Welcome back to the Celebrating Women podcast. I'm Mandee Montana with my special guest and friend today, Chelsea.
Hi.
Chelsea, tell me how you say your last name because I don't think I say it right.
So it's Rook like hook, but
Rook.
It's spelt really wrong. They're
Okay.
really good looking. They're just not very smart. They don't know how to spell their last name.
And she's got a great sense of humor. Did you notice? So Chelsea's been doing my nails now for what, about 2 years? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've actually known you for
Longer.
probably, I met you about 12 years ago.
That's
at
right.
Belladonna when you were having your nails done with Samantha.
Yeah. Your bestie.
Yeah.
And Samantha no longer does nails. She still does
doesn't.
my spray tans,
Yep.
and we've become friends over the years. And I was getting frustrated going in and out of places that were like walk-in places, and my gel nails were peeling. And I said something to Samantha one day, and she was like, well, you know, Chelsea does nails. And I was like, I completely forgot that Chelsea does nails. Where is she, and how can I get on her books? And you stay booked up, which is a testament to how great you are.
I've been at some really good places here in town, and so I've kind of collected some really good clients over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I stay on your calendar so that I don't end up in a situation. We had to come
I
up with a
know.
pedicure plan recently because I
It's-
didn't schedule in time. But
It's the worst because I do try to, sometimes I'll kill myself to try to get people in because I'm like, I want to see her so bad, and I'm just going to try
Yeah.
to find a spot to fit her in so I don't have a lunch break that day. But your nails are done.
yeah, but my nails look amazing and my feet feel amazing.
Yeah.
But you're just the best, and I'm so grateful for you. And
Thanks.
you, at one of my recent appointments, were talking about this new thing that you saw on TikTok and that some spas in Dallas, this Japanese head spa, and you were like, we're thinking about bringing that into the salon.
Yeah.
And now it's here.
It is. We asked around quite a bit about it before we decided to do it. And then, of course, the salon that I work at is Salon Mirage Med Spa. It's owned by Breezy and Robin Huddleston. So we asked a whole bunch of clients about it if they were interested in it. Most people had seen it originally on TikTok, of course.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying they had to go all the way to Dallas to get it done. And so we thought, well, we've got the extra room, and why don't we just set it up and see how it goes? And it's gone really well. I'm one of about, I think there are 4 girls that do this service, and we're actually adding more girls that are going to be available to do the service too.
Nice.
We only have 1 bed, but we're offering more people to do it so that we have more flexible schedules because all of us have other jobs that we do. Like I'm going to maintain my nail clientele and also add the head spa into my services. So we have a lash tech that does that. Our nurse practitioner, a hairstylist, and a couple of other hairstylists are actually joining the group. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you were very kind and you treated me to one so that we
Did.
could talk about the experience. I will be booking again because I flippin' loved it.
I'm so glad.
Which I kind of felt like I would because when you first showed me some videos and you were talking about it, I was like, that looks incredibly relaxing. And
I need another form of relaxation in my life.
Well, you know, most people, I mean, most people around here struggle with really bad sinuses and allergies or migraines or even tension headaches from work or sitting at a desk all day. And massages are fantastic for that. But this is focused strictly on your scalp health and your, it's just specific for the head and your hair health and relaxation.
So let's talk a little bit about the kind of the nuts and bolts of it in case somebody hasn't stumbled across it on TikTok. So when I first came in, I knew it was going to be a relaxation experience, and I knew I was going to get wet. Yeah. So I knew I was going to have my hair washed, essentially, which who doesn't love to have their scalp scrubbed when they go to the hairstylist, right?
Yeah. This is like when you go get your hair done and the hairstylist scrubs your head for like 10 minutes. This is like it amped up, though. Yeah. It's like you're just laying there and we're only focused on shampooing really good. Yeah.
It's just so delightful. So kind of walk me through, and I'll comment a little bit on my experience. Like, when a client arrives, what happens first?
So, of course, it's kind of like your typical walk in the room and get relaxed and get to your comfort level. And you lay on this bed that has a headrest that sits in this tub, and it has warm water kind of bubbling and going so that you get the ambiance of the water noise. And yeah, you lay down, and then we've had you fill out an entry form that lets us know if you're sensitive to anything, if you don't want deep pressure, if you want deep pressure, if you have any bad health issues that we need to be concerned with, you know, massaging and getting blood flow is kind of, you know, if you struggle with, say you struggle with like blood clots, we're not going to do a whole bunch of deep therapy on your scalp. And then we do a scalp analysis to check out your scalp to see how healthy or unhealthy, which yours was perfect. Yours was perfect.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. Some people have a lot of, you know, some people deal with dandruff or dry skin or even oily skin. You can see the oil built up on their skin or how much product they have built up onto it. So it's really, that part is a lot of fun, especially for people to see. They're like, ew, that's so gross.
I loved it because when you said like to your comfort level, it reminded me of like when I go in to get a facial. Yeah. Like I typically disrobe and I put on a little mini robe because you do a little bit depending on what level of service you select. We do offer a facial.
Yeah. So we actually have we have 4 packages. We have a basic package, which is 45 minutes, and it comes with mainly just a really good scalp treatment. 2 shampoos, a good conditioner, and we do a really good scalp massage. And it's like a 30-minute hair shampoo. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, it's like, it is. It's amazing. And then the packages above it would be more time, so like 65 minutes for the nourishing, and you would add a neck and nape and shoulder massage.
Nice.
The signature was 80 minutes, and you'll add a facial cleanse, and you'll do a 15-minute steam treatment.
Which is what we did.
We did. We actually, pretty much with yours, we didn't do the 90-minute, but we put all of everything that we do in a 60-minute. So you got like the compact one, which we actually offer a mini session that you can come in and kind of test the water. So if you wanted to pay for the big package, knowing that you had already gotten it done and you actually liked it. And then we have the ultimate, which is 90 minutes, and it comes with hand and feet paraffin. And then while you're getting the scalp treatment, and then of course the arm and hand massage and stuff like that. It's fantastic. It's the best.
It was so relaxing. I felt so good.
So then after the service is done, you can blow dry your own hair. We can blow dry it for you, or you can have a stylist style it and blow it out for you. And most people who have the service done, they don't have to have a shampoo day for quite a few days, maybe more than they normally would, because their scalp is so clean.
Yes. Yeah. I loved it. So talk a little bit more about kind of the whole process of relaxation, because one of the things that I thought was so interesting about this when I watched the video is like there's this like waterfall of water piece. I don't know what it's called.
There is this ring, and you just honestly,
it's like a half circle.
Yeah, it's a half circle, and you turn your water on, and it like pulls the hot water from the bowl.
So it's like a fountain.
It's like a fountain that goes over your head. And so some people like it just in their scalp. Some people like we did yours across your eyes. And then some people like it across the neck and stuff. And so it's just really relaxing. A lot of it is not just about scalp health, but this is about like a sensory situation. So we would turn the fountain off and just focus on the sound of the bubbles that the bubbles make when I'm shampooing your hair. And so that's a noise that kind of calms you down, or the sound of the steamer when we put the steamer on, you know. So it's supposed to be sensory also.
It definitely felt that way. And you had some wonderful smell going on while I was in there too, right?
So we actually used a tea tree oil on you, on your hair, because of your hair type. It was best to use a tea tree on your scalp, and then we used a more heavy conditioning on your ends. But
because they're dry.
Yeah, the tea tree is amazing. But we have a really good diffuser in our room that we put some good essential oils going.
So you got the aromatherapy happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's all like just meant for relaxation. Our massage therapist, Michael, actually, you can add on foot massage while you're getting your head spa done. So if we say we're doing a 15-minute steam on your hair, while we're sitting there kind of waiting, he could be massaging your legs and your feet for you to kind of add to that relaxation.
Nice. Okay, so talk to me about the booking process. If somebody's like, all right, I want to do this.
The best way to book is honestly just to call the salon phone number and whoever answers, which most all of us take turns answering the phone, just let them know what you're interested in, what service you are interested in. If you have any questions, just ask for either me, Breezy, or Robin, or Chastity. All four of us really can answer any of those questions, and we can get you booked with whoever is available. Or if you have a specific person, you can just ask for them specifically.
And then ask questions about as far as like aftercare too. So if they need to book if they want to do a blowout after, they would need to go ahead and book that at the same time. Yeah. And that would be an additional charge, right?
It would, because we want our hairstylists to have availability, and we sometimes, everybody books themselves, and so we don't want you to come out thinking, I really want my hair blown out, and then there not to be anybody available for it if you have something to do after. So everybody's prices kind of vary on those. That would be something we would talk to the hairstylist about. But our blowout normally ranges about $45 to $30. That's with a hairstylist, like a professional hairstylist, actually blow drying your hair and styling it so that you can walk out feeling good. But we also offer basic blow dry, which is just us kind of doing a really quick blow dry. Or we can give you we have a basket that has the whole setup, so you can go in the bathroom and just do a quick blow dry yourself and kind of fix yourself up if you're going to go get something to eat after, if you're going somewhere after.
Well, that's really fun. Okay, so what am I missing? What else it makes this extra special? Like, when would be the best time to come in and get one of these treatments?
Honestly, most people want to come in right before the weekend hits, so they can kind of end their week with, some relaxation. Their hair's already washed, so they don't have to go home and do anything at the end of the weekend. They can just already be ready for either like an event on Saturday and they were kind of relaxed for it, or after work during the week. We don't stay as busy during the day, so if you wanted to come in and if you have a day off during the week, you could come in the morning and get it done and then go home and relax the rest of the day and know that your hair is all fresh and clean. So I would really just say anytime, honestly. I would get this thing all day, every day if I could.
I mean, yes, me too. I went in kind of at the end of the workday, and it was great. I left with my hair wet because that was what I wanted to do that particular day. And I mean, I tend to go to sleep and let my hair air dry on top of my head, so that I put enough heat on my hair with a curling iron on a regular basis. So I try not to blow dry it too often if I can get away from it. And my hair styled so well the next day.
I think that's amazing that you can do that, because I have fairly curly hair, and if I did not do anything to it, it looks like a poofy, crazy mess. It's so crazy. Yeah,
it does.
But when you wear a lot of product in your hair, this tends to help even pull your curls out. So I didn't realize your hair was as curly as it was until I got in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mandee, your hair is so much curlier than I realized it was. But yeah, so I do like the fact, for me, it is nice that we have a stylist who, after I get my service, I'm like, hey, I really need my hair blow dried, please help me, because it's going to be a poofy mess if I don't get it taken care of.
It sounds like something I would want to do. I mean, every once in a while I'll like MC an event, or I'll attend an event where I kind of have to be like in Mandee Montana mode, so to speak. I know that sounds kind of silly, but this seems like something that would be really a nice treat to schedule, like either that day, early in the day, or where I could maybe have my hair blown out by a stylist before the event and then go home and do my makeup.
Yeah, or even honestly, even after the event, because you're probably like ready to sit down and
decompress and chill. Yeah. Well, I loved it. I'm excited to book another one with you. And thank you so much for coming on and talking about it, because I'm sure people will want to go try this.
Yeah. If you have any questions, just give us a call. We do have a website. It has all of our stylist information and stuff on there too, so you can kind of see who's working there. And we are going to be taking new salon pictures soon, so we'll have fresh new. Yeah, we're really excited. Everybody's excited. We're going to have fresh new pictures up. The phone number for the salon line is 903-630-4444.
Okay.
Yeah, just call and just ask whoever answers the phone, which is probably going to be one of, the head spa girls, and we'll get you scheduled with the right person.
And it's Salon Mirage?
Salon Mirage. Our salon page is salonmirageandmedspa.com. And it should pull, yeah.
Perfect. SalonMirageandMedSpa.com. And you said the phone number was 903-630-4444?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything else you want to share?
No, I think that's it. I really love the team over there. We have some really good girls, and some of us have been together for, I'm honestly since before the doors even opened to that place. And so we're kind of in love with each other. And I know that sounds real corny, but for a group of women to work together and for us to all get along. Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody doesn't do a chore one day. We're like, hey, girl.
It's a family.
Yeah, we are. But we genuinely adore each other. So if you have any questions, all of us are pretty easy to talk to about who to go to or who fits you best, because we all do have very different personalities. And some of us have more specific, like we have a girl who's really good at blonding, and we have a guy who's really good at haircuts. He's a barber by trade, but he does women haircuts too. And so we just have an array of different people over there. I'm really impressed with our team.
Awesome. Well, great.
Yeah.
Well, so check it out if you're looking for any of those things: hair care, nails, Japanese head spa, pedicure. Chelsea's amazing at pedicures. All of those things. Feel free to reach out and
Thanks.
try somebody new.
Yeah.
The Celebrating Women podcast wants to hear from you. Email us a voice message to celebratingwomenpodcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear your story or the story of an incredible woman you know. Become part of the conversation on social media. Facebook.com/celebratingwomenpodcast. On Instagram, search Celebrating Women Podcast. The Celebrating Women podcast has been presented by Hand & Stone Massage and Facial Spa in Tyler, Texas. Book your appointment today. Stop by the spa in Cumberland Shopping Center or online at handandstonetyler.com. Support the show for as little as $3 per month at celebratingwomenpodcast.buzzsprout.com or visit our show notes. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to the Celebrating Women podcast.
Hey guys, it's Mandee. Have you been struggling to lose those extra pounds? Oh, I know. I have totally been there. An extra, 15 to 20 pounds can totally creep up on you in perimenopause. Or at least it has with me. And I think I found it early. I hope it's not happening to you. But if it is, I've got the solution. You can lose up to 15 pounds in 8 days with an incredible product line that I found and I want to share with you. Get a custom product recommendation with a complimentary wellness screening in the show notes. Just click Zing with Mandee.